Okay, first, right off the bat, most annoying studio logos of all time. Has anyone ever seen a Santa hat with the reindeer antlers installed? When it was Santa Hat Day at school, I was the one that everyone was just piggybacking on. Jingle jingle. Had to wear the most irritating clothes today. Candy canes. We all know them. We all love them. Actually, I don't. Unless they're those sweet fruit ones. Those are sick, right? Today we're going to find out where they come from. And to help us, we're going to be watching a movie called The Legend of the Candy Cane. I'm a fairly nostalgic guy. I'm still emotionally attached to a wide variety of things that I should have grown out of by now. Bionicle, Hot Wheels, old CD-ROM games. Researchers say there are two types of nostalgia: reflective and restorative. Reflective is just looking back fondly, accepting your memories as they are. Restorative is the more depressing kind of thing. The kind that makes you wish you could go back to Lego's head offices in 2009 and hold them at gunpoint until they bring back Bionicle. Simple, sad stuff. But I would propose a third type of nostalgia that's kind of overlooked. It's the kind that makes you feel really weird. You know, the feeling you get when you remember watching Viagra commercials as a kid, not knowing what Viagra was.
Hey, good morning.
Why is that guy so happy?
I'll have what he's having.
Or, you know, that feeling you get when you remember selling one of your Nintendogs and feeling instant regret, even though you're not, and you never have been a dog person. Or, in today's case, that feeling you get when you remember weird mid-2000s Christian animation. Now, I'm not talking VeggieTales. That is obviously quality. No, I'm talking Hermie and Friends. I'm talking Bug Time Adventures. I'm talking the Bedbug Bible Gang. Carlos the Caterpillar. Why are there so many Christian animated shows about bugs? I don't know. Anyway, today's show does not feature a bug of any kind, except the love bug, if you know what I'm saying. Today we're watching The Legend of the Candy Cane. I don't know what it is about this movie, but something here just makes me feel strange. It wasn't a significant part of my childhood, you know, like VeggieTales was. I kind of watched it more than once before this week, where I've watched it like 7 times. There are certain frames and scenes in this movie that just strike a very strange chord, but it's also just a really weird movie. So let's watch. It's 40 minutes of assumption. It's 40 minutes of some... Can I talk, please? It's 40 minutes of something, I'll tell you that. Let's learn about what God has to say about our favorite Christmas candy. The movie opens with this guy whose name is John Sonic. He's also got this kid, Matt, and their horse whose name is Julius, and they're just walking. Oregon Trail type beat right about now. That's Candy Cane, that's the name of the movie. Suddenly we leave them for a hot minute and watch this weird summary of, like, the entire Bible for some reason. Thank you, I guess. Discount Morgan Freeman. I don't know why they made Eve blonde. That's a bit weird. Dumb blonde moment. I ate the fruit. The blondes be like, about to giddy up. Okay, so this is just set up really weirdly. Like, the narrator's talking about how John Sonneman is gonna change this town forever, and then they just leave. The narrator wasn't actually talking about this town. It's a different town that they're going to afterwards. Also, this stars Belle from the original Beauty and the Beast, and also Andre from Community, so that's cool. Uh-oh, there's a wolf! Look out, look out! I don't see how they don't see it, because it's clearly in front of them, the way the animators drew this. Like, the wolf is clearly in front. They move on, they camp in the prairie for the night, when suddenly, a goat appears. Hey, Matt, can you control your tears, like, just a little bit? Because that went from 0 to 100 real quick. So, the goat's name is Chester. He thinks that John Sonneman, he's being a bit daft by putting a wagon on a sled. But keep this in mind for the rest of the movie, okay? My man John Sonneman, he cannot be underestimated, okay?
Do not doubt John Sonneman.
Just like that, baby. There's no transition, it's just snow. Like that. We're also not leaving any footprints. That's a little sus. I think John Sonneman might just be a ghost. So finally, they arrive at West Sage. Duh. Oops, easy mistake. Oh, went through East Sage.
I thought you said Weast.
Hey, Weirdest interaction ever?
House! Gross, dude. Only losers have always.
Alright, so the townspeople welcome in John Solomon and Matt. And I know what you're thinking. What a nice, lovely, diverse group of people. Well, hold on to that feeling, because good luck hearing from those two after this scene. Ooh. We got the mayor, we got Jane, we got Thomas and his daughter Lucy, and we got Maureen. All of them think for some reason that he's lost, because apparently they all just hate their town so much. It's just really awkward. Isn't that what I'm doing? Sister? Okay then. Water your horse. It's like, ooh.
What the frick? He's gonna stay? He's gonna stay in our town? What?
Anyway, then Matt chases after the other kid, Lucy, and he gets absolutely obliterated. I think she might be an actual ghost. Okay, so then we cut back to Julius and Chester, who meet a couple of the resident animals. Thelma, an owl with jaundice, and Rusty, a dog with hair like an emo band. My Chemical Rusty. Welcome to the puppy parade. So Thomas, he's a single dad. Him and Lucy are just kind of getting by, you know? Because Lucy has an unfortunate case of badly animated face. So the reason everyone here is depressed and bummed out is because the railroad didn't come by. Damn, relatable, am I right? That's when you gotta change your profile pic to Sad Bart. But Thelma, she thinks the town needs to be shaken up. Oh yeah, it's a musical, baby. Let's go! Okay, so all the townspeople, they sing a song about how they think that John Solomon, he's gonna put them all out of business for some reason. Like, it's a weird conclusion to jump to. And then we cut back to Chester, who's hungry, and he's looking for food. Instead of eating any of the hay that's literally all over the place, he starts eating the chicken feed for some reason. So naturally, the chickens get just pissed at him, and they chase him, I guess. What? What is that? Okay, if you were nocturnal, why were you just awake singing a full-length song? Plot twist. We find out that Chester's actually afraid of heights. And just 5 seconds ago, we saw him like friggin' 6 feet in the air. Are you losing track of the plot lines yet? Because I definitely am. John Solomon wasn't even looking, and he just knew that Lucy was about to throw a snowball at Matt. That's like her only personality trait. Women empowerment, right? John Solomon, I mean, this is a Christian animated movie, so he could just be God, period. Okay, that's 2 things, and also what? Christmas is in 3 days. I have to get this video up in 3 days. Now there's a plot for a Christmas movie. A small town video editor and a big city movie director fall in love. Wait, what did that letter say? Dear Thomas. Sup. Dear Thomas. Sup. Jane, I pledge allegiance to the United States of America. Wait, was that right or was that right? I don't know. I didn't grow up indoctrinated. Why do you have a whatchamacallit?
Absolute genius!
A weather vane. Why do you have a weather vane indoors? A weathercock. It's also called a weathercock. Weathercock or not, I'll take it. Plot twist! John Simon, he just owns this child, and he's looking to pawn him off on somebody else. So then, now,
John Simon
uses his supersonic hearing. He listens through a window to find out that Thomas is about to have an arranged marriage. A random thing to have in this movie, by the way. All the pieces are coming together for John Solomon's master plan. So fret not. Operation Son of Man. Is this guy ever creepy? So he goes for a sleigh ride and he ropes in the rest of the town. Ew. I do not recommend non-consensual snow.
Coochie Man.
John Solomon, master moves. Why could the animators not do Lucy's face? Like, they really did her dirty here.
Have you ever had a dream that you had
Damn. Dutch tilt? Okay, here is your Oscar. Okay, so then Thomas borrows Julius to go to get the old ball and chain in Chicago. We all know that
John Simon
is gonna save the day. I do not think I trust this dog's psychological analysis.
I don't believe that man's ever been to medical school.
Like the worst animation I've ever seen. Cool. John Solomon is unpacking his boxes and boom! Setting up a candy store. Let's go! I don't know who's gonna buy the candy because there's literally 2 children in this town. Oh, hell yeah, he does, because he's literally God. That's my theory now. For some reason, Thomas somehow fell asleep on Julius. So Julius purposefully just leaves and makes him miss the train on purpose? Like, okay, I guess Julius is the real hero in this story. So now we have a solo from Jane, who's obviously choked up because the love of her life, Thomas, he's getting married, and she feels like nothing ever happens here. So she just dips without even saying goodbye, dude. Thomas comes back in on Julius, and she misses him, and she leaves, so she just walks out into the desolate wasteland, alone. Like, that's gonna improve her living situation at all. Back to John Simon, baby! Let's go! He pulls out the main event, the candy cane. Apparently this is just completely new in this world. Hey, if you hold a candy cane like that, you deserve to be excommunicated. Okay, didn't know this was my English class. They really did baby Jesus dirty too. They couldn't animate him blinking and moving at the same time. John Solomon just gives a quick history lesson and symbolic lecture on the candy cane, and it's super interesting. Hey, she just licked that part, dude. That's disgusting. John Solomon is immune to all diseases. Whoa! When you turn a candy cane over, it looks like a J. That's the first letter of Jesus' name. And when you turn a candy cane this horizontal, it looks like a toboggan. Then we just have the rehash of that weird Bible intro from the beginning of the movie. Like, every kid that watches this is gonna be like, what is this? What is this thing in the middle of the movie? What's going on? Who are these people? Mary was actually jamming out to the song. This is meta. All of a sudden, the stakes are high. The townsfolk go off to find Jane because there's like no way she's gonna last long in the snow by herself. She had too much main character energy. She thought she could just survive in the snow. Hey, where are you going? I need to start anew. I'm leaving. I just gotta go. It's like negative 40 degrees outside. What are you doing? I must leave this sad little town. Pretty sure the train station's that way. Well, at least she got this far. Then just head back. Hey, Thomas, how did you not see that massive hole in the middle of the ground? You're about to die. Could you just maybe be a little bit louder, please? So as it turns out, Jane is, in fact, in that hole, but she's not loud enough, so they leave. But then they go back. Are there just big holes in the middle of Illinois? Oh my god, everything's coming full circle. Remember the wolf? That's super memorable part of at the beginning of the movie. Don't ask how he got there. He's just in there. Everything's coming full circle. Oh. Thomas does some super rappelling, but the rope is lost. Her mind is really going. And Rusty just lets it go by him. Thomas takes on the wolf, Indiana Jones style, and then Chester lands down there. Thomas sends him back up with the rope, and so everything's tying together, except for Maureen with that rope. Thomas's fiance must be very confused at this point, waiting at the altar. It's wrapped up, as all things should be, with a sermon. The pastor is just a con man, because he just basically copies word for word John Sonneman's brilliant exposition earlier. So John leaves Matt with Lucy and Thomas and Jane, who are one big happy family now, and he leaves the candy store to them as well. They definitely blew Lucy's animation budget just on that wink alone. Classic John Sonneman sign-off, baby. Only John Sonneman can do that. Whoa, John, are you leaving church early? John Sonneman, how dare you? His mission accomplished. John Sonneman leaves to wreak havoc on another little town. So that's it. That's The Legend of the Candy Cane. It actually told us very little about The Legend of the Candy Cane. But who am I to doubt John Sonneman? The man, the myth, the legend. Like this video if you want me to review Hermie and Friends or Bug Time Adventures in the new year, because believe you me, they're even stranger than this. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you give me Christmas presents. Thank you. Amen. I had better visions for this, but it doesn't look great against a white background.